I just saw someone on a different social network, whatever, talk about ask me questions. I can tell you about the future. I'm a channel and all this. And a lot of it was very doom and gloom. Energy happens in an exchange, okay? Everyone has a frequency. Everyone's frequency affects other people's frequencies. 111 on my clock right now. Be suspicious of people who are saying everything's going to collapse and everything's going to go to shit, because they don't know that because of free will, okay? Energy is expanded when someone makes a decision. If you follow any scientific principles, the wave collapses into a particle when the decision is made. When consciousness happens, the human body chooses something, it changes the direct trajectory. And if everyone is choosing the same thing, it means it's collapsing that timeline. And collectively, we're collapsing the timeline. I am not trying to say that psychics and channels and mediums are not telling the truth. I am those things, right? But I want you to also think grounded in your energy as well. This is highly important, okay? Because what I believe is New Earth is not a new place. It isn't. Earth will remain, okay? New Earth is within you. It's a frequency. It's an energy frequency like everything else out there. That is what it is. It's not a utopia where all the shitty people are gone. That doesn't happen. I don't believe that. It's okay if you do. I am not going to tell someone not to believe something, because I've seen some wild stuff happen. And I'm just telling you what I believe as someone who is a 24/7 channel, who can feel the frequency. I'm one of the grid frequency broadcasters. I hold the light. I hold the frequency. I push it out. And what I'm telling you is free will always affect anything that happens in the future. The present moment is all we have. That is it. The past exists in your mind. That is the only place. And when you get rid of those karmic wounds, you end that past. It no longer exists. Time not being linear, which it's not, it means that the past you that is in the present moment in the past, that person no longer has that karmic wound in the past, right? It only exists in your memory. Your future is similar. There is versions of you in multiple places in the future, but they're all based on decisions you make in the present. So if someone's saying collectively this is what's going to happen, they can't know that, because there are multiple different timelines for people, and anyone can choose at any moment to exact their free will. Okay? 4 on my battery. Don't worry so much about the doom and gloom, okay? Because what the doom and gloom will do is suck out your energy. Try, and I know this is difficult, globally, here in the United States, try to focus on yourself, those you love, your community, things that bring you joy and excitement. Right now, it is vitally important. I know it's difficult. I go online and I'm like, what? What's happening? It feels just, but remember, these are karmic situations that are happening for others. People need to see certain things. It is terrible and painful to watch, painful to experience. and I am in a privileged place to be able to stay home, I recognize my privilege, especially as a white woman. There is always hope. There is always hope. There are all these different versions of you in the future. I want you to concentrate on those versions, because what we're living in right now is, I would deem it as some sort of hell, right? If you're going to be biblical about it, which I'm not. And it feels like the other side is winning, but they're not. This is their last stand, and it is painful AF, okay? Painful. They're going to try to strip everything they can, but they are losing. And whether you believe in New Earth or regular Earth or 3D or whatever, we're going to be okay. We just have to make it through this transition. I urge you not to believe the doom and gloomers. That is going to bring your energy, your frequency down. I don't care if they say they're from blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Use your discernment and use your body to figure out whether you believe it or not. This is very important right now. And you don't have to believe me either. And I'm okay with that, because it means you're questioning it, which is always the point. You don't have to believe me or anyone else. Believe yourself. The more that people pop up and they get verified and they trust your intuition on this, focus on the positive as best as you can. It doesn't mean that you have to be Mary Sunshine all the time, or Mr. or they Sunshine. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It means that you are realistic, that you have a balance between your spirituality and your real life in the 3D. That's what it means. Not every day is good. My gosh, I'm having medical issues. Not a good week for me. Last week I had a kidney stone. It sucked, okay? Things aren't perfect. But I find my joy, and I find things that excite me every day so that I can continue to keep the frequency where it is and keep raising it up, because I know how important it is. And when I see these doom and gloomers, my spidey sense, my intuition, my clairsomatic, clair everything goes off and says, nah. And there are people asking legit questions. Are we safe? All this, that is so dangerous. Don't you dare go out there and do that. Don't you tell people that everything is doomed and I'm watching you. Okay, that was a lot. Just felt compelled to say that. Like this and more, give me a follow. I have a Patreon. I have a podcast called Hitchhiker's Guide to Humanity, where I talk about this stuff. And I'm going to be on YouTube. I'm going to be making videos. I just got my mic stand and everything. I'm ready to